You enjoy the show?
I think it's gonna be fun.
I couldn't agree more.
Well, 583.
Yeah. Oh, cameraman, would you mind to go to the other side so everyone would see the brutal one still chit chat with Mr. George Carlos Pastor? As me and my buddy here,
You're right.
we're watching this. Woo! What do you call that? Is it a baccarat roll or something?
Well, I forgot. Let's just watch.
I agree. Okay, cameraman, go to the other side so the show must go on till the end. Kiss and makeup.
Doing your makeup. Me either. Hey, is that George? George?
George of the Jungle.
George Harrison?
No, that's George Carlos Pastor. Excuse me. Medyo nahirapan na ako magsalita. Sing P. Este Boy Pastor.
Yeah, yes, yeah.
Corny daw ako Walang utang na loob tayo. Pagkatapos lahat ng pag-aalaga ko sa inyo, ito yung igaganti nyo. Mamaya, pagkatapos ng show na yan, ewan ko ba anong gagawin ko sa inyo. Pero wag mo na baka animal cruelty. Not in the show, I guess. Oh, speaking of which, that's Muffy the Marmot and Kenny the Sapaw Kangaroo. And the kangaroo's still on probation, okay?
Probation?
Yeah, it's still on probation, you damn kangaroo. Now shut the fuck up. And let's get on with GCP. Now, yung sa, rebrand ng MWF, have you attended their open house?
No, I wasn't able to.
Okay. But, which, MWF shows in 2018 that you did manage to attend? If possible.
Usually, the only one actually the only thing that was Kasaysayan. They're rebranding of sorts. Kasi mahirap na rin sa akin yung Sunday shows na gabi.
Saturday ng gabi. Saturday.
Ng gabi. Hirap ako to do that.
Given na malayo ka sa inyo, tapos QC, quite hard to get in there. I had to ride the train and a jeep to get to the UP bahay ng alumni. Okay, the singing. Yung tipong magaling na kumanta whatsoever. Anyway, where was I? Have you heard the short-lived Art of War Wrestling?
Yeah, of course.
Well, if you'd like to tell your opinion or story about the way they represent, they say that they're legit and everything, then you may proceed if you please.
I really don't have an opinion on it kasi I didn't get to watch it. I know Anthony Coelho, he could probably help me with that. He was able to go to the show. All I know is from what I've heard yung sa episode ni Chili regarding his experience with training them, and apparently it was behind the scenes, it was not good. That was everything. Every opinion that I have is from that interview. Siya lang yung nakapagbigay ng information about all of that. So I don't really have argument for that.
Lalo pang lumala yung reputasyon ni yung gumanap na classical Brian Leo. Si Machine, I don't think so, I guess, but after what happened of Art of War Wrestling, and then over a year later, walang second show at na-folded. Which to me it stinks. But have you heard na how the roster were giving a second chance in the form of World Underground Wrestling? Boom!
I think yung World Underground Wrestling and Art of War sort of split itself. Some talent went to MWF and some went to World Underground Wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so at least the people were still able to continue their what do you call
Passion and dream
their
for pro
passion
wrestling.
for performing in the ring in some form or manner, at least in some other promotion.
Mm-hmm.
Especially Chinook was I was happy that he got to MWF. So I heard that he was one of the talents who had potential. Yeah.
Out of curiosity, since andyan na yung wrestling podcast, formerly known as Mark de las Filipinas podcast, you've been guest there, right? On several occasions, right?
Twice, I think. Yeah, twice.
Mm. Out of sheer curiosity, way back last year, tama ba ako? What's with Camus and you
Last year.
anyway? I mean, seriously. Nakakatawa ko yung dalawa, ha?
Like I mentioned before, Camus and I have a previous interaction. He's familiar with me, pero I wasn't familiar with him at the time. And when I got interested into local wrestling, um, yun, he and I developed a friendship and mahilig siya mga asara. And ako naman mahilig din ako mga asara sa kanya. Tapos parang yun,
Mm.
asaran lang.
Can you
Like that.
describe one? What can you describe Camus in your experience?
Very spastic. Yun. Very spastic.
Perfect guy.
Overly energetic and overly dramatic. Pero that's his personality. Talaga.
Una ko siya nakilala
It's
mga 2015 ng August 15, yung pinakaunang PWRLI, and then I noticed he was injured in his leg, I believe. At isa pa yata, kung hindi ako nakakamali, kaya he need crutches. Now,
yeah.
Manila Wrestling Federation. So, okay sa PWR, from the beginning to this day, sino yung favorite mong, sino yung mga top 10 na PWR stars na nagustuhan mo?
Top 10. Easily one, Jake DeLeon. Chris Panzer. Main Max. Kasi for a big guy, he's really athletic.
Agile, if
also
you
have-
tell me.
Yeah, sobrang agile niya.
Uh-huh.
Mike Madrigal.
Pupa.
Mike Madrigal. Chino Vito. We were big fans of Chino Vito talaga. Miguel Rosales. Rosales, easily one of my favorite. Crystal. You can't. It's hard to not choose Crystal if you're choosing top 10.
Do you mention
Lovely.
KW, Ken Warren, Social Media Sinister?
Ken Warren, yeah. Sino ba?
Quattro.
My favorite. Quattro, yeah. Quattro is easy. Another one of my favorites.
Ralph Imambayashi.
Rafi Mabayashi, especially yung recent years niya, as when he had his parang technical submission style niya. I really enjoyed that one. I really enjoyed that part. Also, Kakai Bros or
Oh yes, sa
and Naughty
tag team
Boys.
division tayo Tag team division, kakaibos sikat. And then there's the network, there's the Naughty Boys, there's the YOLO Twins, and there's the Punk Dolls, and vice versa. And then yung tag team ni Just Sebastian and Crystal. Sila yung unang PWR tag team champions na intergender okay? Una in history. But the storyline, romantic stuff between these two, I don't want to go back there. Medyo iba nga si Crystal for a gremlin, of course. She turned into a bitchy video gremlin when she turned heel of all sudden, and then all she do is whine and bitchin'. That's the part of the storyline thing. And then back to normal na siya, good little gremlin, naging fan favorite once more, and so forth. Pero yeah, sa mga female wrestlers sa PWR, sino yung mga favorites mo among the current 5 active female wrestlers?
Current 5 active female wrestlers are Crystal, Nina, uh, Robin, Jemerlin, and
Gisera.
ito, yeah, J
Gisera.
Sarah. My top three would have to be Crystal, obviously. Because like ang layo ng naabot niya with how she's been, with her wrestling career. And she was almost in the WWE, sayang hindi natuloy. Jemerlin, yung debut niya was wild.
I remember that debut, 2019, is a
Mhm.
PWR live. New Year's resolution.
Yeah, she debuted the same time as Jay Serra. Tapos Jay Serra didn't make a huge impact on her first show, pero yung subsequent matches niya tuloy-tuloy na tawag dito, tuloy-tuloy na
Improve.
ano, improved and stellar performances, especially during championship spirit when she hit that moonsault. Tapos parang everybody just went wild. Uh, Jay Serra has the same potential to reach the same heights as Jemerlin
Sayang
and
hindi natuloy yung
Crystal.
Jay Serrani na match, ang lumberjack match sa Parico dahil sa geloting COVID-19 na yan. Or in the words
Yeah,
of some
fuck
of
you,
the guys sa
COVID.
wrestling podcast, dahil lang sa taong kumain ng paniki.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I think that's coming from Red Mahaba, I mean Red Oli or whatsoever. Shit. Alright, where were we? Yes. What about yung mga wrestlers, yung mga female wrestlers sa MWF? You're familiar with Ashura already, right? What about
Yeah.
Jorel Liwanag
Jorel,
at si
yeah,
Lucha Donna?
Jorel Liwanag is easily one of their top talents.
Well,
Performance-wise
balik tayo sa
and
MWF.
character-wise.
So,
I remember,
MWF tayo,
nakita ko pa siya nun eh.
Ah?
Yung sa kasaysayan, di ba, during the Fabio Pixig segment, she appeared nun.
Why, nako, na-miss ko yung part na yan kung saan minulto talaga siya ni Jorel. I mean, Fabio, yung wrestling card niya, hindi siya natatakot kahit sino. Maliban lang kay Jorel. Ewan ko lang ba kung bakit. And then, naalala ko pa nga yung tag team match na yun with, Gigs at si, Fabio versus si Joms at si, Jomar Liwanag at si Jorel. Memories, man. I remember yung tournament ni, yung match ni na, let me see, one-on-one, si Fabio at sino to, si Jorel. Ewan ko kung para sa tournament, para sa MW title, I mean, I don't think so. That was a tag team match, if I'm not mistaken. He had to do whatever it takes to ensure na panalo yung kupon niya. And then, I think he managed to get rid of Jorel para sa count-out victor, but with a shitty price, of course. Wow. But I do like yung mga ibang characters from, Danger Rex Lawin. Yung 2017, talagang bully shit talaga. I remember, sino yung nagulpi niya? Si Gig Striker.
Oo.
Naalala ko yung video vignette na, vignettes, he mentioned na, palagayin mo, unsafe ako. Well, not only I'm unsafe, I'm also I'm dangerous. Dangerous. Kaya yan yung, dahil kung bakit nakuha yung nickname niya, Danger. As in Danger Rex Lawin. Okay.
Yeah.
Who else pa? Yung sa mga wrestlers sa MWS, yung mga favorites mo. Not in order, kung posible.
Big striker.
Yung 90s action hero.
Yeah. Big striker, Frankie.
Frankie 30, si Boy Terese.
Yeah. Danger Rex Lawin.
Boy Panganib.
Fabio Pixig because of his athleticism talaga.
Si
sobrang athletic
si
niya.
Boy Astig at Lupit.
And also Jorel.
What about si Mr. Lucha, si Jollibee Luchador. Jollibee Luchador. Or Mascaradong Jollibee whatsoever.
Yeah, it was also good. It was really good.
Si Frankie 13,
Uh,
well, I did make friends with him way back in late of 2018, if I'm not mistaken, and the rest is history. It's one of my favorites,
mhm.
you know. Mmm. I remember yung mga cartoons niya sa YouTube noon, yung ano, I forgot yung title niyan, yung may theme song na High School Sucks. Sayang tinanggal ni ano ni Frankie ewan ko ba kung anong rason. Gusto ko yung palabas kahit napaka weird and yes, the whole mayonnaise thing na tastes like cum. You know what's a cum, right? C-U-M. Semen. What's with the you look shocked? Hello?
Yeah,
You look shocked.
a
It's
little
like
bit.
the mayonnaise, yung ano, let's say yung semen ni semen ni sino ba yun? Aztecas cum. Shit. I mean yung mayonnaise. Kay Jones ba? Ay, naalala kong biktima doon si Danger Rex lang during yung feud ni Frankie at si Rex. Yung sa 2018 na I Could Match sila na palabas na sa MWF YouTube channel. Okay, lupit, malupit. I had to admit
Mhm.
it. And then, what else pa yung nagustuhan ko? Yung, nangyari ba yun sa ano? Is it yung sa Venice Grand Canal Mall? If I'm not mistaken, kung saan may sort of insane party doon yung young blood. Tapos, pinapakain pa si Rex ng mayonnaise na make us believe na tamod yun. Gross as shit, if you ask me. Pero mayonnaise, kailangan may magandang sangkap sa mayonnaise. Siyempre, like seafood roll, for example. Masarap. Okay, and now that mayonnaise shit, you know. Alright. Now, before we proceed to some other concerns, this is a Boeing 747-400 na model plane, courtesy of Tomica, but it's a bargain sale thing. It cost me like around pababa sa 300 pesos. It's my first thing that I thought I never had the chance, but I had a feeling dito sa harap niya baka rubber tires, kung posible. Sana rubber tires, pero dapat hindi maganda, baka magasgas pa to. Dapat may rubber tires yung mga to. Para sulit yung pagtatakbo nito. Tapos fly away. It's been a long time since I ever rode a Boeing 747-400. Now, that we mentioned yung 2020 shows lang PWR, we only have, let me see, PWR, Mabuhay na ang Wrestling, on which the first time yung asawa ko napanood namin together, and then hindi namin natin yung Wrestle for Taal na charity show. Kasi pang unti-unti na yung issues ng COVID-19 na yan whatsoever. And then, yung huling show ng PWR this year, yung Love at First Fight. I had a handful of memories in there along with my wife.
Mhm.
She did make a little bit of a impression of her. No, na-impress natin yung misis ko, although not much of a wrestling fan. I had to respect that. Okay, so where were we? Let's get on to the no holds barred thing. You think na maganda yung track record ng Philippine Pro Wrestling dito, diba? But not always. We already talked a little bit about classical Brian Leo thing, right? And then there's the
Yeah.
speaking out movement. So before it happened internationally, yes, internationally, any promotion, WWE wasn't even spared. And then there's this Alex Cuevas on Singapore Pro Wrestling, and then PWR. So let's get on with the Quicksilver dude that kailangan ko siya balang araw bilang aking boy. Pero cancel ko na dahil buisit eh. So, I'll let you tell your side of your story. What do you think of the opinion of the whole speaking out movement and the revelations revealed by Nina and Crystal?
Um, it took a lot of courage for them to speak out about what happened to them, and it's not an easy thing for anybody to do. To something that something that caused them grief, uh, and we shouldn't force them to relive those experiences, um, just for just to what do you call this. We shouldn't force them to relive those instances just because we're trying to get answers. We should let them come out on their own time.
Yo, you still there, Mike?
What call this? Uh, give respect them for hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello. Medyo
Hello?
na-delay ka ng konti ah. Okay ba yung internet connection ninyo?
Di ko lang alam kung may nangyayari. Is it okay? Okay na?
Okay na. Good, good, good. Open your mouth, man. Okay. Medyo
Ayun.
gumagalaw na. Yun, good.
Ah,
Continue. Okay, you may continue.
okay. So what I was saying was, it's not easy for them to come out with what do you call this? It's not easy for them to come out um, with their experiences, and a lot of these were actually shocking for everyone. Um, Kasi it's their own ano naman, it's their own choice to when to share what happened to them. Yes, we want the people who are guilty to be punished, but at the same time respect din natin yung mga tao na who were the ones who were directly affected. We can't force them to act, uh, but we do want ano bang we can't force them to act as we want them to. Uh, so we should give give them what do you call this? Give them the opportunity to come forward on their own time.
Yeah, yeah, right, tough. But also, several days ago, or maybe over a week like that, I discovered something from Gemelin that it has something to do with the suspension of Kapitan Juan Tutan, or the man portraying Kapitan Juan Tutan, for 8 shows, on which, ano naman ginawa ni Caps? Leche. Ewan ko pa, minor lang ba o major? Ewan ko. Pero also, on top of that, si John Sebastian. I think it's up to the company's decision na kailan nila mag-reveal to. But the way things were, medyo masaklap, so maybe they're gonna tell about it yet. I mean, yung kung fired o na expulsion ng si John Sebastian sa PWR. I mean, he's on
Mhm.
the second batch, among the guys in PWR way back mga late ng 2014. Remember, he made his debut on Terminus 2014 against, of all people, si the Senorito Chick De Leon. But from what I heard from Mike Madrigal sa Twitter comment, okay, wait, sa Facebook pa yun, tumaba eh. It's just a bit of a joke, but we don't know yet, so we leave it behind. I mean, it's their right to keep confidential since this whole madness still continues, but I cannot believe na it has such a negative impact on these 11 individuals na they have made this extreme difficult decision na nag-resign sila sa PWR. So, sa madaling salita, they're no longer associated with the company whatsoever. But we're not gonna jump on that because we need them to heal up and find themselves in kung kailan sila pwede back to business as usual in any ways possible. Um, Main Max has a family of his own. What else? And the guys, they had to, they value their reputation that much that they had to do what they had to do. So, out of respect and love and respect for those guys, I gonna have them as one of my guests in the future for now until time heals wounds whatsoever. Now, what's the subject that I had in mind? So, you've been part of this marketing healthy thing, right?
Mhm.
Since when?
Since since 2015.
Mm. And then you're already into the whole fitness thing, lalo na yung sa gym, di ba? I
Hmm.
bet you can buhat ka ng barbell, no? As in opposed ng pagbuhat ng tao. I recall my college years when, although I'm not a gym freak, well, I kind of carry two guys onto my shoulders and I take a little walk around in the hallway. That was the old me at the time, mga over a decade ago. That was way back my first year, siguro 2003 ya. 2003, I think that was second year ko na, kung hindi ako nakakamali. Hindi umabot na ako ng third year ko, like that. Such a good memories that I had in the... Oh yes, where was I? What question that I had in mind? So, let's go to your personal interests and stuff. So, what are your hobbies for since you're younger up to this day? Ano yung mga hobbies mo?
Um, well, especially before this whole COVID thing, um, I was into one gaming. Two is lifting. I got into powerlifting because of TIMMY. And we actually uh, joined the tournament. We joined the meet last year. We both placed, which is good. And well, I can tell you right now, kasi, uh, whole situation has shut down gyms everywhere, and it's not really safe. It's not really safe din naman, kahit for us, we don't feel safe enough to use the gym. Um, Even if they declare mag-open sila sa August 31. Uh, Aside from that, I also do baking actually. I bake. Um, I like cooking. Uh, Ngayon, ang currently nakakahiligan ko is learning how to brew pour over coffee. My girlfriend got into it, and she actually bought me some equipment din. Tapos ako pa yung feeling sa pag-try mag-brew ng coffee. It's actually quite fun, quite relaxing. Um, I stay up way later because of it. Nakakainom ng kape.
Now, about gaming, ano yung mga games na nilalaro mo in any console, either PC or PlayStation or Xbox?
I'm a PC guy. Right now, I'm alternating between Rainbow Six Siege and Fall Guys. Actually,
Mm.
before this interview, I was playing with Sandata, Roman, and yeah, also from Smart Candy, and also Aaron, another person from Smart Candy. Actually, Ro and I both got one win each kanina sa Fall Guys. Yun, before I used to play, ang dami ko nalaro din because of this lockdown.
Mm.
I finished Far Cry 4 again, Far Cry 5 then, Sniper Elite 3, Witcher 3 hindi pa rin natatapos. Yun, just playing.
Me, since lockdown, I play a handful of Ford Racing games. From Ford Racing 2 to Ford Racing 3, and then Ford Racing Off-Road, and the other one, Ford Street Racing. Ford, as yung mga brand ng mga sasakyan, yung Ford Mustang, yung Ford Escape, yung Ford Expedition, yung Ford Everest, what else? And then, basta yung may mga SUV, nandiyan na yung Ford Ranger, yung F-150, and yung yung pickup version ng Ford, Explorer. Yeah, Ford Explorer. Yes, they have Ford Explorer too sa yung for racing games. 2, 3, what else pa? Yes, off-road. Off-road may mga yung mga SUV dyan at yung mga you never heard of it before. A handful of them. And even Land Rover too. You're familiar with the brand Land Rover, right?
Yeah.
Given that, wait, I revealed to you, George Carlos Pastor, I'm a car guy. And I do collect a handful of mga diecast na vehicles. One of them, this is the German brand Seiko. Although the parts were separately made in China, this is still German brand. I had a handful of one, especially because yung mula sa, let me see, yung container trailer, school bus. Meron akong ganitong size na school bus, malaki siya. I might show to you later on if may time ako like that. Medyo niligpit ko sa loob eh. I feel I need to play those babies as much as possible. I even collect itsy bitsy ones. You know may itsy bitsy ones. For example, I'll be right back. Okay, here am I. I even collect smaller ones. For example, do you know what is this? Look at the appearance.
It's a BM.
Mercedes. Old school na Mercedes na convertible. And then, yung maliit na maliit. Ito yung BMW.
Okay.
I have like 5 of them. 5 different BMW vehicles, and it makes me happy. But what even makes me happy this year, I finally lay my hands on this thing. Let me see. Actually, lilipat pa to eh. You know why? You know what is this, right?
Yeah.
The DeLorean from the Back into the Future, yung time machine na nilikan ni Dr. Emmett Brown. And although may sort of part na hindi ko na gusto, lalo na yung sa gulong to, pero okay na sa akin. It cost me 1,200. And it's from Welly brand. And it did work. It make me the happiest man alive for now. Iniingatan ko tong baby na to. Pero, teka natin. Teka lang Pwede naman siya ganito. Oh, see? Do you have any good friends of yours collecting cars too? Out of hobby, or collectibles, Again, do you have any good friend of yours na kahit sino nangongolekta ng sasakyan, mga diecast na vehicles in any form?
I'm not familiar with anybody na sa circle ko who collects toys na cars.
Alright. Pero, hey, I need to know, have you played at least any WWE 2K related games? Or what?
I bought the one that had Kurt Angle as unlockable character. I think that was 2K18. I'm not mistaken.
2K18. What do you think of 2K19?
I haven't played it.
You haven't played it yet. Pero 2K18 maganda
Yeah.
Maganda sobrang 2K18.
I got it because of Kurt Angle.
But sadly, yung 2K20, although maraming mga nagustuhan ko doon, yung bugs at the time at yung may problems sa game, ewan ko kung still existed to this day. I was hoping na naayos nila kasi kapag naayos na, maybe I have plans to acquire it if possible so I can, try to play yung mga stuff na nagugustuhan ko in the end. Alam mo ba na-miss ko talaga? Taakit ka sa ladder, tapos yung kalaban mo, aakit rin, nauupakan kayo sa taas. Pero ano mo ba saan area ng ladder nilagay? Dito malapit sa labas ng wrestling ring. At perform ka ng either RKO or Twist of Fate. Pero, uhul kayo, lampas ng ring, papunta sa mga naabangan na lamesa sa labas. What do you think of that? It did have
Ah,
2K15 nangyari yan pero yung
hmm.
subsequent na 2K siguro 2K16 o 17 nagsimula na wala na yung lalapit ka sa lobit, yung mga ring ropes pero hindi ka na makakalabas pa, attack. O kaya mag-suplex pa sa labas, ganun. Which to me, it sucks.
Hmm.
I just love doing those kind of stuff. I mean, so distracted talaga. Yung nagustuhan ko talaga yung since 2K13 yung na-play ko sa sa isang emulator na ginagamit yung mga Nintendo Wii, WII. So superplex ka muna sa top turnbuckle, ring post, palabas, hindi sa ring, palabas. What do you think of that?
I
Have
think
you
that's
done
crazy.
Have you done that before? For example,
Ano?
for example to umakyat ka sa tuktok ng ladder, susuplex mo yung kalaban mo, patalikod papunta sa table, nagawa mo na ba yan o hindi pa?
Not yet.
Okay, what about yung superplex, diba, sa top turnbuckle? Palabas pero maglalanding ka sa either table and or kaya yung favorite ko sa lahat, steel steps.
Hmm. Hindi pa.
Pare, try mo yan. You might love it. You have to beat your opponent down to the point hindi na siya makabangon. Tapos, take your time to get a steel step. Ipatong-patong mo yung mga yan. Patong mo yung steel step sa taas ng steel step. Tapos, pag chance mo na, pull your, let's say, grab your opponent onto that, pupunta sa third turnbuckle at doon mo na i-finisher. Superplex outside. Pero yung landing niya, alam mo ba saan? Still steps. What do you think?
I think it's a fun.
Pero hindi pwede mangyari ito sa totoo kundi end of the career na ng isang professional wrestler. Ouch, ang sakit. Ang sakit talaga. Now, last part of this segment before we call it a night. And I had to pick my ball pen. Ito po, ang sakit. Green ball pen. Green, legit na ball pen. Hindi yung green candle ni Green Rangers sa Power Rangers. And this, of course, if you ever watch Power Rangers in your entire life. May mga iba ko pang hobbies. Wait here. Two of my favorites lately. I've been doing this one for months already. This is a SUV na mukhang SUV nga. Parang halos na resemblance to Mitsubishi Pajero. And then makaka-open yung door ni dito sa likod. Syempre, pwede mo lagay mga cargos. And then pintuan pero you can do yung the same direction so it has to be like this one. I thought of that before somehow because hindi pwede sila makadikit dahil iba yung hinges yung ginagamit mo. Furthermore, it's an 8-stud thing so it works in mga two guys left and right. And then, yes, the thing that I love the most, pickups. I did it. Pick up. And then, here's the magic. Tada! What if ganyan na kaya yung mga sasakyan sa hinaharap? Instead of parehas yung direction ng pagbukas, ganyan na. Tingnan mo. I can't be too sure you're into Lego brick sets unless if you have one of those. What's your answer?
Ano?
Are you into yung mga Lego brick sets, no?
No.
But
Used to before, but not anymore.
used them before. But you have some of your friends are into it, no?
Not sure if sino pa is still into it.
Alright, now let's skip that one and let's talk about more of wrestling. WWE related. Who are your favorite legends and Hall of Famers?
Kurt Angle.
Bar none.
Kurt Angle. Bar none. Kurt Angle.
Sa akin si Undertaker. From the very beginning, yung sa bata pa ako. I'm talking about the old school Undertaker. During the pre-New Generation era. Yung panahon ni Hulk Hogan. You know, Hulk Hogan, Undertaker Survivor Series, I had such blur memories of that way back when I was a kid. After I watched it on IBC TV, IBC 30 pala. Wait, is it? Yeah, IBC 13. Pero I think Islands TV 13 siya. Na-rebrand siya at the time. Way back mga late ng 91 or early of 92. Okay. Have you watched the Undertaker Kurt Angle World Heavyweight title at No Way Out 2006? So,
Of
what's your
course.
opinion over that one? Wanna tell?
Uh, Great win by Kurt Angle. Easy. He was smart. He still showed he was still able to. He made Undertaker still look good, even though he got the win in the end.
And,
He reversed the gates of hell. I think. He
no,
reversed the gates of
yung
hell.
ano, triangle choke. Wala pang Hell's
Yeah,
Gate, wala pang Hell's Gate.
whatever. And he reversed the triangle choke into a pin and got the win.
Triangle choke, I remember that one. Kasi right na, since yung 2002 to this day, Taker incorporated some elements of mixed martial arts, MMA.
Mm.
You notice that?
Yeah.
He wear the gloves of an MMA, since the American Badass days. And have you watched the Undertaker Kurt Angle's first match at the time si Taker nag-motorbike? That was fully loaded 2000. Have you watched that before?
I didn't get to see that much.
You better give it a shot one day. And compared to what you've seen, they're actually first of the two last match that these two had each other. The very last one of the Kurt Angle Undertaker match would be SmackDown, but Mark Henry interfered, setting a storyline where Taker would face Mark Henry in his special team match, the casket match. For the first time sa WrestleMania history, may casket match tayo doon. I still haven't forgot that one. One of the highlights of that match, and also highlights ng WrestleMania 22, aside from Edge spearing Mick Foley onto the flaming table, holy shit. Taker performed the top suicide onto Mark Henry and narrowly missed the edge of the casket yung sa paa niya. Napansin mo yun, diba? Have you watched WrestleMania 22?
I can't remember na.
Okay. Now, out of sheer curiosity, sino ba sa bahay ninyo ngayon? Aside from you?
My parents?
Your parents. I bet you had siblings.
Ano? Mag-isa lang ako.
Walang niya ka. Parehas tayo Shoo. Oh well. We called it a night, man. I know I don't feel well a little bit. Parang, at least I did the impossible possible for episode 12. Not much of board stuff, but kailangan for the sheer fun of it and get to know you a little bit. So, George, what can I say? Lifesaver ka and maraming salamat sa'yo, big time. And then si Muffy the Marmot at si Kenny the Sapag Hanger would like to say goodbye to you as well. George, whatever you do, stay safe as much as possible. Kapag alis ka, you had to follow the same protocols that I did before. Hopefully na patapos na yung COVID-19 na to and when all good things back to normal. And then balik na ang fun shit. But would it be the same fun shit that we used to experience before? Don't know yet until we get there. So this is the brutal one. Orlando Alejandro Samorse. Good night and good fight. At sakit ng likod ko. Kailangan ko na matulog ng ilang sandali. Pero may bonus ako sa inyo sa show na to. Kaya panoodin nyo to. Cheers and rock and roll.
And we're ready to go, folks. And this is one of those matches where it's hard to believe we get paid for this. Well, actually, it's hard to believe Saxton gets paid for anything.
And Byron, it's unseasonably chilly outside tonight in Miami, but one thing's for certain, this match will be white hot. He lands the belly to belly. Let's quickly discuss T for a moment. So what can these WWE fans expect out of him tonight?
Come on, man. This guy has about as much of a chance of winning this match as I do of being hit by a lightning bolt at the ringside.
And he hits the belly to belly. And he hits a hellacious neck breaker. Back in from the floor. The steps connect.
That hurt me just watching.
Now it's T in a little bit of trouble here. But he's very aware of who he's in there with and what he has to do to rebound.
He just has to make sure this doesn't get too out of hand for him. Sometimes, momentum has a way of permanently swinging one way. That's what he wants to avoid here.
More and more damage inflicted with each belly-to-belly here. I don't like the look in his eye here, folks. Look at this. Down he goes.
That'll do it every time.
Not so fast. He looks a bit off his game here. This could be the start of an ugly downward spiral if he's not careful.
Yeah, but it looks to me like he still has plenty of energy in that body of his. I wouldn't look too much into this right now.
The good news for him is that he doesn't appear to have taken too much offense up to this point, but that can obviously all change here.
They get dangerous out here, especially when there are no countouts. When this guy's on, look out. He's in trouble. A mammoth slam right there, guys.
He's back in control here.
There may be no coming back from that slam, Cole.
Looks like T starting to fade some. He doesn't want to let this match get out of control, guys.
This match is trending in a bad direction for him right now, guys. He's going to want to make some changes if he wants to stay in it.
There he goes again. They get dangerous out here, especially when there are no countouts. Made him pay there. He lands the belly-to-belly. Oh, and he's still down, Byron.
Things definitely aren't looking very good for him right now.
He slams him down with authority. He's not getting up.
You can't like his chances right now.
Connects with a counter. He wants no part of the outside. This one's far from over.
And the match continues.
He's not looking good here. I'd say he's starting to feel the pressure a bit.
Oh, man, his chances are dwindling quickly. He's just taking on so much punishment.
He is a one-man gang in there.
He may be in the better. He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
He's taking a long time to get up, guys.
Perhaps playing a little possum here, Cole. If this superstar can just land the finisher here, this match is all but over.
Look out. Here's the belly-to-belly suplex. And Byron, he's still down after that one.
Yeah, that did some big-time damage, Michael.
More and more damage inflicted with each belly-to-belly here. This could be it for him, guys.
Yeah, he's on Dream Street.
And he gets him with the counter. He clearly did his homework heading into tonight. Clearly on a mission here. This is a level of destruction no one was expecting. Doesn't show any signs of getting up here, guys.
No, he's taking one heck of a beating, Michael.
This guy's a machine. Taking him a while to get up here.
I don't think he has anything left, Michael.
He's sending a message to the entire WWE locker room here. He has him right where he wants him. He's not looking good here, Byron.
No, he's got to get up, and he's got to get up now.
He's lining him up.
He's almost got him. Guys, when you have as trained an eye as I do, you get to a point where you can see the finisher coming before it actually comes. And let me tip you off to something here. It's coming, and it's coming very soon.
Superplex! Oh, man, did you see the impact?
The singles match has come to an end. Wow.